You are listening to the Daily Gospel Reflections with Sister Cloth. This podcast is brought to you by the Paulines Multimedia. It is our mission to bring the Word of God to all peoples through sounds and images, voices, and music. Come and join us as we share with you a thought a day. Our gospel reading is taken from St. John, chapter 20, verses 1 to 2 and 11 to 18. Early on the first day of the week, while it was still dark, Mary Magdalene came to the tomb and saw that the stone had been removed from the tomb. So she ran and went to Simon Peter and the other disciple, the one whom Jesus loved, and said to them, "They have taken the Lord out of the tomb, and we do not know where they have laid him." But Mary stood weeping outside the tomb. As she wept, she bent over to look into the tomb, and she saw two angels in white sitting where the body of Jesus had been lying, one at the head and the other at the feet. They said to her, "Woman, why are you weeping?" She said to them, "They have taken away my Lord, and I do not know where they have laid him." When she said this, she turned around and saw Jesus standing there, but she did not know that it was Jesus. Jesus said to her, "Woman, why are you weeping? Whom are you looking for?" Supposing him to be the gardener, she said to him, "Sir, if you have carried him away, tell me where you have laid him, and I will take him away." Jesus said to her, "Mary." She turned and said to him in Hebrew, "Rabboni," which means teacher. Jesus said to her, "Do not hold on to me, because I have not yet ascended to the Father. But go to my brothers and say to them, I am ascending to my Father and your Father, to my God and your God." Mary Magdalene went and announced to the disciples, "I have seen the Lord." And she told them that he had said these things to her. Today we celebrate the feast of Saint Mary Magdalene. Pope Francis considered her the Apostle of the Apostles. St. John gives us a rerun of Mary Magdalene's experience after the resurrection of Jesus. In today's Gospel, we find her standing outside the tomb weeping. She probably wanted to be sure that nobody stole the body of Jesus and brought it somewhere else. Her love for Jesus was so intense that she wanted to give him a proper burial. And right there and then, Jesus appeared to her. She did not recognize him immediately until Jesus called out her name. What superabundant joy to know that God assures us of Jesus' living presence. I am touched by Jesus' very personal question, "Woman, why are you weeping?" As if this same query were thrown to me too. Each time I complain and cry over little pains, disappointments, and heartaches without realizing that compared to Christ's passion and death on the cross, my sufferings are nothing. Have I forgotten that we have victory over sufferings with Jesus and in Jesus? In the New International Version of the Bible, it is written that when Mary turned towards Jesus and cried out, "Rabboni," meaning teacher, he made this casual remark. He told Mary, "Stop holding on to me. I have not yet ascended to my Father. Instead, go to my brothers and tell them, I am ascending to my Father, my God, and your God. Stop kept holding on to me. These words of Jesus seem to tell Mary that now is the time for her to stand on her own and continue to do the mission he has already started and make it known to all the world that he is risen and lives among us. One author said, "It is true that we need to learn how to move on despite difficulties and all kinds of sad experiences. We need to rise from all sorts of obstacles and always remember that God is in control of everything. So let Him be. As the saying goes, let go and let God, and we shall experience peace and happiness in this life." Be with us again tomorrow as we share with you a thought a day. Meanwhile, you can follow us and listen to other Apple and Google podcasts on Spotify, produced by Paulines Multimedia. Have a good day.